I would do the same thing that I observed my father and mother doing. And they never got along. And eventually they got divorced. So that's where I would have been, because that would have been my only point of reference. But somebody say, thank God for God. Because He'll show you how to function in the domain that He's given the man of God to dominate. See, sometimes I hate to say that word dominate, because then people think, control. But see, what women have to realize is that God has given men and is working with men to be able to run His domain the way God would have it run. Because actually, what I have domain over, I'm only a steward of. I'm only a steward. Everything that's in my possession, my children, my wife, houses and cars and money and all that. Y'all see that? I'm only a steward over that. Okay. So then he goes on to say, he said, now, but listen to what Adam had to do. Adam named every animal that's living. Just think about that.
That's a lot.
So that's what I'm saying. God, see, I made a statement last week. I said God doesn't necessarily call the equipped, but He will equip those who He calls. Just think I had trouble naming my kids.
Right, amen.
And it was only 3 of them. Just think if I would have had to name all them animals. Glory to God. So I'm glad I don't have to deal with no animals. I watch them on TV, and I see how they work, and then I get some understanding of how they function, how they have to function in their environment, and then it helps me, or it just shows me how good God is. So he said, let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over all. Somebody say, over what?
All.
Over what?
All.
The earth and every creeping thing. So look at your neighbor and say, we have dominion over creeps.
We have dominion over creeps.
Okay,
All.
Now, let's skip this verse. Wow. Okay, so now that was verse 26, but now look at verse 27 and 28. Wow, I missed those 2 verses. Look at verse 27. It says, so God created man in His own image, and in the image of God He created him, male and female He created them. Look at this. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, God said to them before she was. Did y'all catch that? What did I say?
God said to them.
God was speaking to them before she came out of His side.
Oh, wow, amen.
Because it said here, He said God did what? He said to them. So He said, be fruitful and multiply.
Amen.
Did you see that? Be what? Fruitful and multiply. Look at this. Who was He talking to? He was talking to them.
Right.
So they had a dual responsibility in it. So He said, be fruitful and multiply. Wow. Fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion over the fish of the sea. See, here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. My wife helps me to dominate my dominion. Did y'all see that? I said she helps me because why? She's a what? A help meet.
A helpmate.
A help meet. Not mate, but she's a help meet. They kind of mean the same thing. In other words, God made her suitable just for me.
Amen.
I don't know about you, that's good news.
That's good news.
Because
Amen.
nobody understands me the way that she does.
Amen.
Because I still to this day don't know how she puts up with it.
Amen.
And sometimes I can't put up with myself. But anyway. So he said, be fruitful and multiply,